Hi, welcome back to O Business Consultants. Today we are back with a new Excel model for a retail business, and this time it is CBD product store. And in order to review this financial model template, we are going to go through these 10 different sheets or tools. And in order to review this model, you have to note that these pizzas represent the input or the assumption cells, which means that we have to make adjustments in these cells, while the gray cells are not the cells in which you will make adjustments because these are the linked cells or these contain formulas. First, we are going to review the assumptions sheet. Here we have all the major assumptions related to a CBD product store business. These include your financing assumptions, equity and loan. We have capital expenditure, operating expenditure assumptions. We have revenue and cost of goods sold assumptions. We have payroll assumptions, working capital assumptions, marketing budget assumptions, and so on. Next sheet is our inventory analysis. Here we have calculated the closing inventory figures, both in dollars and units for each of the products under each category. And then at the very end of this sheet, we have calculated the closing inventory figure in total with both in units and in dollars. Now you have to know that this is a 60-month projection model, which means the total number of years in this model is 5. And we have calculated these closing inventory figures both annually and monthly. Next is the cost of goods sold sheet. This is similar to the inventory analysis. We have calculated the cost of the purchase being incurred on the purchase of each of the products under each product category, and then we have calculated a total cost of goods sold figure at the very end of this sheet. This is also both annually and monthly. Similarly, the revenue analysis sheet calculates the total revenue being generated from the sales of each of these products. And we have again added like the last sheet COGS analysis, we have calculated the total revenue figure at the very end of the sheet. These are both annual and monthly figures. Then we have the supporting details sheet. This is a working sheet that calculates the major operating expenses of the business. These include your variable and fixed operating expenses. Then we have the payroll schedule. Then we have depreciation of fixed assets. Then we have loan amortization schedule, calculating the interest payments and the principal payments for each loan. And the last is working capital, where we have calculated the accounts receivable, payables, and inventory figures for each month. And then we have the startup summary sheet. Now this sheet compares the funding and expenses in the first year of operations of the business. And we have also included a funds utilization summary here, and we have included graphs for easy analysis. This is the website marketing expenditure sheet, and this sheet calculates the website marketing expense for the business. Basically, the digital marketing expense for each year and then for each month as well. And this is going to be this is going to be treated as an expense in the income statement. Now, this is the financial statement sheet, which includes the three major financial statements of the business. The income statement, which shows the financial position of the business. As you can see, we have also included margins like gross profit margin, net profit margin, EBIT margin, and so on. Then we have the cash flow statement, which shows the cash position of the business. We have highlighted the major cash flows coming from the operating activities, financing, and investing activities of the business. And last is the balance sheet, where we have highlighted the major assets and liabilities of the business, and this shows the financial position of the business both in annual terms and monthly basis. Next is the financial analysis sheet. Here we have included four major financial analysis tools. The break-even analysis, which calculates the break-even sales point, which means no profit, no loss point for the business. Then we have the financial ratios. Now these includes the solvency ratios, liquidity, profitability, and efficiency ratios. And we have calculated these ratios on an annual basis. We have company valuation, which calculates the NPV, IRR, and the payback period of the business. And lastly, we have the sensitivity analysis both for the optimistic cases and the pessimistic case. Last is the dashboard. Here we have included graphs to represent the financials of the business, which we have calculated in the previous sheets. Now these include your profitability in dollars, we have profitability in ratios, we have break-even analysis graph, we have cash flow segmentation, cash flow analysis graph, assets versus liabilities graph, we have operating expenses graph, distribution department-wise for each year, and also we have included a scorecard to highlight the major financials of the business. These include your revenue growth, IRR, NPV, and so on. And that's it from today. Thank you so much for your time.